You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
It just feels different when Muhammad Ali hits the greatest proving ground in combat sports. Prohibitively favored here tonight. And you gotta think the opposition is gonna shoot at those legs early and often. If Muhammad Ali gets those feet moving and gets moving laterally, working off of that jab, this thing could end in short order. All eyes on Muhammad Ali yet again tonight.
Great punch landing with so much power.
Whips on the right hand. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Ali. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon, and they were going to fight. Oh! Big combination. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big left. Unable to land with that punch.
Oh, he got him again.
Gets back to his feet. Oh, that's salt in the wound. That's a huge strike, and then he's going to tell him about it, too.
I told you I was going to get you, and watch me get you.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush, be patient, and in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling start.
All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job. Oh, nice.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked. Just missed with the left there. Oh, nasty cut right on the bridge of the nose. He is bleeding. All right, so a swing and a miss there, and largely due to fatigue. His stamina is low, and he's got to figure out a way to conserve some energy if he's going to have any success later in this fight. Well, missed on that
one. Boom, straight left hand. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Well, the calf kick has effectively changed the game, and I'm not sure he wants to take too many more of those.
Well, you might consider switching stances or something to try to eliminate that attack from coming in his direction.
Mixing it up well tonight. There's a shot to the leg. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward. Nice combination.
All right, pretty good series of knees by him there, so mixing up the striking really well in this fight tonight.
Fantastic fighter, but when he added knees to his game, he became even better.
Oh, nice jab by Ali. And he continues to work the body here. Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. Nice crack there.
Let's go. That's a great shot.
Seconds winding down in the opening round.
didn't like that left hand.
Oh, big diving punch to the head. Oh, so what an end to the round. He got knocked down just before the final horn. You can classify that as saved by the bell.
It's all right. That's what we trained for.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
It's those leg kicks that's eating him alive.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Visible damage, and you see him starting to make mistakes now in his defenses because his leg is so beat up. It's red, it's all beat up.
Oh! Oh, look at that. So you land, and then you add insult to injury by talking trash.
It's almost like, hey, I told you I would get you, and he shows him, I got you.
Muhammad Ali's visibly bruised on the right calf now. Don't want to take too many more of those. Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble. Nice uppercut inside. Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence is growing from here.
His confidence is through the roof, as it should be. He's doing a great job right now of landing strikes. He just now has to find the one that's going to end the night. Nice kick, yep.
Well, you thought the cut man did his job, but that cut on the nose is just nasty, and it is pouring blood now.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Oh, nice job getting the guard up to block that one.
Nice. Good strikes.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. All right, so the referee, yes, is going to step in here. He will call on the doctor to look at that nose that is unrecognizable at this stage of the fight.
His nose is broken. I mean, it's turned sideways. The blood's pouring, going down into his mouth. It looks like he's having a very difficult time breathing.
Doctor talking to the referee right now, and all right, it looks as though the fight's going to continue. Fans will appreciate that decision, at least for now.
They will. It's been a fun fight to this point. Let's see how he deals with this bad cut.
Here we are, early round two. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Oh, man, you gotta credit him for continuing to attack that area, but that cut is getting harder to look at by the minute.
Yeah, it's hard to watch, and, you know, we spoke about this guy and how impressed we were with his fight IQ and how smart he was in his approach. Shows again. He got his opponent hurt, and he has been on that cut the entire time. Great job.
Nice defense there, huge block. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two.
Good shot. Good shot.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. Oh!
He's hurt.
Oh, big left hook there. Lands a nice one, too. Oh, thwack, that is a solid kick right there.
Oh, no! Oh, my goodness. Nice punch to the head.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reaction.
Wow! to the feet now. Effective jab there by Ali. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance.
30 seconds in the round.
There it is again. Look at that.
And now a left. Big right hand. And Ali's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue. Oh! And how?
Oh, my goodness.
So how about that? What a moment for this fighter as he pounds him out for the TKO win. Relentless strikes landed across the board, and a huge, huge win in his career.
John, that was so impressive. What an amazing display of finishing ability by this young fighter.
Back inside the octagon once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Muhammad Ali!
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's